rundown today. What, January 10th, February 10th?
No shot.
7th. I gotta get it together. It is brought to you by, and we got the Bustin' Boys. It is brought to you by Mango RX. Mango RX, your premier telehealth platform providing free doctor visits for a seamless healthcare experience, 100% online. Explore innovative treatments, unique formulas that redefine how you approach your healthcare. Trust in the expertise of our brand-certified physicians when purchasing any of our products. Mango RX combines hard science with innovation, ensuring the highest standards in healthcare solutions. Solely your head's in the thing. Start your free 100% online consultation today. Begin your journey to better health with Mango RX. All right, the Bussin' guys. I got some stuff. Super Bowl week. You guys are out doing that. I don't know how they let you into Media Day, first of all. You guys are the only ones here allowed. I saw the highlights. Your boy Will got killed. Absolutely emasculated by that Colorado fan.
All right, here with Will Compton. One question, fill in the blank. It has been 4,819 days since...
I jerked off.
The answer we were looking for was since Nebraska has beat Colorado.
Oh,
I got.
It's making headline news.
You gotta,
Sports Illustrated is talking about it.
No, they're not.
Back to the phone. I'll say this about
I got castrated in front of everybody. I'll give it to that Colorado guy. They kind of caught us off guard. Like, we're sitting there, we're obviously trying to yell and get players' attention and kind of do all the things that we were doing. This guy was like, hey, Will, man, like, you have 30 seconds to just answer this one question. We're playing a game. All you got to do is fill in the blank. You can say whatever you want. He asked this question, for whatever reason, jerking off comes in my head.
What's that? What is that? What is that?
I can't read that.
Seems like Sports Illustrated using my NIL. Will Compton abruptly ghosts reporter over Colorado question at Super Bowl opening night. He did.
Like it was talked about.
He says it's 4,000.
It seems like you are making national news, getting fucking castrated.
Yeah, and then he's like, it's been 4,300 maybe
10,
something
000.
days. No, it's not 10,000 days.
It was November 8th to 2010 was the last time Colorado beat Nebraska.
Right, it's a total like 4,000 something days, and I was just like, I said the jerk off thing, and he's like, since Nebraska beat Colorado, and I was like,
it was ugly.
Fuck me, dude.
I
got ambushed.
And the worst part about it is we get there, and that happened in the first 10 minutes.
And I don't know the way you handled it, whether it's good or bad. It was like you just walked off set, and it's like he had your balls in his hand.
No, I stopped and turned around.
I got Will's balls.
I stopped and turned around and said, hey, excuse me, when was the last time Nebraska beat Colorado? He said 2010. I said, who was on the field?
I didn't see any of that.
Well, because he didn't want to cut that in there. He wanted to get the dunk on me.
He did dunk on you.
He did. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, 2010 was the last time, but we have only played 3 times, I believe, since 2010.
Yeah, I almost said something. I was thinking about how to respond because it is funny as national champions, like seeing Nebraska and like Colorado going back and forth in this war where we're just sitting with the Natty in the championship. But I felt for you. I felt like one of my guys got really eliminated on Media Day.
No, I mean, I do. I want him dead.
Yeah, he's got to go.
I said we have an
We're
enemy. He's got to be eliminated.
There'll be a new person added to the list.
It was tough, but we had to mention it.
Do you when you see us at Media Days? Are you like, damn, we need to get back in there?
No, so a misconception with my Media Day, if you want to call them antics, like I was only going when the Patriots were involved. Like I was pro-Patriot. I'd be very pro-Patriot, very anti-whoever was they playing. I really didn't have interest in like fucking with Media Day, or it is crazy they won't let me in when all the wackos like Blue Man Group and people. But no, I mean I didn't really have a plan. I was just going in, and when we did Media Day in the beginning, the Patriots in the middle of Deflategate, Spygate, so it was like
all the cheating scandals.
Have you watched old Media Day? Were you guys studying the film? Like I chased. NFL officials right out of the fucking.
No, we didn't watch any film.
The disguises that you'll put on.
Where is Kensel? Where this is the guy who starred Deflategate, and he hadn't been seen. No, excuse me, Spygate. No, Deflategate. I get him confused. He hadn't been seen. I got kicked out of this too. The mustache had fallen off.
Was it going well before the mustache started to fall off?
The NFL's so dumb. Like me and PFT both got kicked out that year, like separately.
It's not as easy as Clark Kent makes it seem.
Yeah, and that was when the NFL fucked up because I willingly left Media Day, and I'm like, if that ever happens again, they're gonna drag me out.
Yeah, the video
And then,
of the
like
limp.
a week later, they drag me out at the
He
actual
just,
game.
he just goes limp.
Now, why can't you go to a game? I don't understand that at all.
They banned me. The Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl runs the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They run the Super Bowl hotels like it's all NFL property. So I can go to like a Patriot game. That's the Crafts own that.
Yeah.
But when it's Super Bowl and that shit, it's the NFL. Like they try to kick me out of the hotel, the party. It's been all.
So even still, if Patriots went next year, you wouldn't be able to go to the Super Bowl.
Correct. I would.
You would go.
You make
Oh,
it happen.
of course.
There's no doubt.
Well,
course.
have you thought about like the blueprint of what you were trying to do this time? Better makeup?
No, it's. I mean, we had everything. They changed the whole rules of the game by us because our credentials. I'm not going to say who leaked them because they get fired, but we had the credentials beforehand, and we had our entire graphics team making. So we had the real shit, and they've changed all the rules because of it.
They weren't going to let us in last year.
I remember that.
They weren't going to let us in last year, and I had to.
I
pull
don't
from
know
the,
why you guys
from
are
the
allowed in.
Portnoy.
It's almost a slap in the face to us.
I had to go your playbook and then say I went
Yeah.
and took the social, and the next thing I know, they're okay. Hey,
I
they can
remember
come
that.
back in because they weren't going to let us just because we had our credentials. And they're like, hey, no Barstool affiliations allowed in.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree.
Well, no. You're.
Yeah, well, this
We're in
is
100%
obviously-
agreement here.
This was a scene.
How uncomfortable was that though? Going limp
You know
body,
right
getting
here
your
he's
feet
thinking
dragged.
This is going to be great.
Gold.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm going, this is gold. Like
Yeah.
the more
Add
you
another
rough
notch to the
me
belt.
up, like,
Yes,
yeah,
yeah.
the more this is, I can't draw this up better. In my
The only thing that could have been better is he should have got like makeup done of like a black eye after
right.
and really
Yeah,
played
like
it up.
Ketchup and smash
Yeah.
it on my face.
But if the Patriots, if they ever do go to Super Bowl again, which is very up for a big question mark,
big
if it
one.
ever happens again, you need to go like Johnny Knoxville, Bad Grandpa, and just do like complete makeover,
Full.
the whole thing. You'll get through the entire game.
This I was very surprised because I bought a ticket, and so I didn't think they'd fuck with me there. And I forget what was going on in the country at that time, but like terrorist warnings were at a major high. So at one point I had all like Homeland Security, the cops, everybody around me, and the actual cops, actual Homeland Security, start getting mad at the NFL because they're like, "Why are we here?" They're like, "This guy." Like made fun of Goodell. Like we're like
He made a T-shirt and
We're
made him
looking
really
for
upset.
real shit. We're on edge, and you have everybody surrounding us. So yeah,
If Goodell gets fired,
never happened.
if he let's say he retires after this year for whatever reason, he
think
steps
he'll go
down.
away.
The list comes out. He's on Epstein's list. He has to go. He has to go
great.
away. Something like that happens. What's your approach with the next commissioner? Are you, hey, this guy's going to be the best. We love him. Kind of suck him off a little bit. So now you're in. with the
yeah,
NFL?
I mean, it was organic. All this happened. The Patriot fans fucking hate him. The Crafts hate him. Like I don't know now, but we're at war with him. Anyways, I don't want to make it about me. I want to make it about you guys. I have another ad read that they took off that I was going to do. Raising Cane's. No, BodyArmor. BodyArmor. Rundown brought to you by BodyArmor Zero Sugar. BodyArmor Zero Sugar, the new Zero Sugar sports drink for our friends at BodyArmor with no of artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Whether you're looking to stay hydrated or recovering from a long weekend, BodyArmor Zero Sugar has got you covered. BodyArmor Zero Sugar, great tasting flavors like fruit punch, lemon, lime. Long week out here in Vegas, but luckily we got refreshing BodyArmor Zero Sugar everywhere we go. Available in stores nationwide, but you can head over to BodyArmor stores on Amazon. Get yours today. Okay, I gotta know what's going on at the station casinos with you guys and Blackjack and Dana White and the thing. Did you win last night?
Yeah, we won last night.
So you just win every night?
No. There's one. I've almost been gambling with Dana for an entire 365 days. We started March 11th, 2023. It's the first time we gambled. I've lost one time, and it was over $250,000 I lost. Now I am up overall in the six-figure range.
Well, that's not that much.
High six-figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, but I think if you want to know about it,
Dave,
you
I'll
can
tell you
easily just
this.
come and do it.
No.
I've been trying to ask him.
No,
I've been studying like
no,
He's,
I have some
he's a big
questions.
gambler. and
because
he kinda
I
wants to be a guy that
know
wants to be a
this
part of things.
conversation he kind of needs to happen first because he can't just go have a great time and then come back around.
Right.
No,
And
I have
it's
questions.
one of those things
And
too.
you won last night too.
Yeah.
So you're up 30.
30.
So I have a hypothesis because
ahead.
I played blackjack my whole life. I think he's rigging the tables for you guys.
I've seen this man. I've seen Dana down $2 million.
How do you win every night? I think he likes people well known going. and he's in this private room, and you don't win. You just don't win every night.
See, I've seen this
Dave,
guy.
I swear to God,
I never win.
It blows my mind when every time he's like, "Yeah, I won X amount of money." I'm just thinking,
So why
how
don't
the
you just
fuck does he win
why
every
do
time?
you even leave Vegas? Why don't you just do this as a full-time job, make hundreds of millions playing blackjack?
That would be outstanding, but we all know it doesn't last forever. Like, I'm riding a high right now. I'm on essentially a Jaws Maui type wave right now, and it's amazing. But eventually, that wave's gonna come crashing down on me.
Just every night you sit down, it's like I'm gonna make 100 G's, and like we're good to go.
And
Like,
so what? You're number 60.
Yeah, when I'm gambling with Dana, it's
It's fucking
See, if I
insane.
win
but it doesn't
60K.
make sense, right? Like I'm one of those guys. I've gambled my whole life. I play blackjack. Like I'm not a blackjack guy because I can't win at it and whatever. But I've never heard. It's like you guys are just like the Flintstones. You go in, you punch your cock. It's like, all right, I made my 100 grand. I'll see you tomorrow night. Check back out. It makes no fucking sense. And I saw the video. Dana's like walking around in this private room. I don't even. It's his like casino with the Fertitas. What is going on?
So
if I walk in and I want to be like, I want to make. At one point, one of you guys said, "You just say how much you want to win." That's how you win.
Hey, 3 nights in a row, he's just like, "What do you want to win?" And I'm like, 10. One hand happens, I win. The 2 chips they throw 10 grand at me, and I just walk away.
Yeah. So
But what's
what?
nuts
Like
is-
what? It doesn't. It.
Last night we were there and I won, and then Steve will do it.
Yeah,
he starts
and
playing.
he's-
Do you want me to answer the question?
Well, no. Let me just say, Steve will do another guy. He's like, oh, I don't know who the guy is. Like, yeah, my buddy came in. He was down 140 grand, so I just made him 140 grand. He's wearing those goggles. It's like, here you go.
Hey, Steve's the best.
What do you mean? Like, I don't like 140 grand. Like,
It's crazy. He was playing Baccarat when he won the 140. Because there's another table. Anyway, when Will won, Steve was playing, and Steve was getting his ass beat in. And in the same shoe, Will came in and played one hand, won 10,000, and got back out. There's no way to rig that.
Here's what happens. Here's what Dana says. Because I saw the transition happen when Taylor's like, yeah, gamble, like, you have any tips? And he's like, what are you doing tonight? The very first time it transpired, it happened. And Dana's like, the tip is you need as much ammunition as possible. So the highest credit line you can have. Because he's like, the whole casino, the whole gig is to get you to sit there. That's why they put you up and comp your rooms. They do this. They wine and dine you. They let you do whatever because they want you sitting at the tables as long as possible. So when you go in, you do the max bets. That's why they have the max limit, so you can't go any higher. But you do the max bets, high stakes, highest credit line you can have, and you have a number. So whatever your number is, the minute you win your number, you're not there to make friends. You're not there to get cocktail drinks.
To me.
Yeah, but the minute you win, it's over. So if
all
it's
right,
one hand.
what was your ammo? If you were like, I want to win 10, what does he say you need for ammo to
I don't know how many times Taylor's done it since the year date, but I've seen it happen so many times where I was mainly just like, fuck it, let me just try this.
Yeah.
You just went in, won 10 grand. Like if you lost that 10 grand, what were you gonna do?
I was gonna be terrified. I really was.
You'd be out. You'd be down.
No.
10.
No, I
He
wouldn't
would
be
go
down
bet
10.
again.
They'll sit there and probably
Then
not
you gotta
sleep.
bet 10. No, I'm saying you go in. You played one hand, 10 grand.
Yeah, lose it. Boom, put more out there.
Another 10.
Yeah,
You
probably
just
20
keep-
that time.
You fucking keep
So
going.
how much ammo did you have?
You have a
Here's a
credit
credit
line.
line.
So
Yeah,
the
what
casino,
was your credit line?
Do you want me to say? I know what it is.
$500,000.
Okay.
So you were prepared to
No.
lose.
No.
So when would you have been like parachute? I'm
Probably.
out.
probably
I personally, this is where I relate to that. I truly don't know. That's where my anxiety kicks in because usually when you go and gamble blackjack, let's just say it's like, hey, I got $1,000. You're basically willing to lose. It's like I got $1,000 to play.
Yeah.
Let's make as much as we can with it. Usually you're up and you're like, what if I keep going and then you come back down? That's usually what happens. But this method is like, there's almost like no going back. So I don't know what that number is outside of like getting a gun and doing what I have to do.
So are you going to go back tonight and you're gonna be like 10 grand?
Yeah. Oh yeah. As soon as we're done with everything today, we have another full day. Like yesterday, we were doing content.
What time do you start playing? That's the thing. You guys
It's
play
usually
late.
when it's
No.
usually,
We'll probably play it like tonight's
tonight's
a
9:30 and 10 is probably
Yeah.
when we've gotten back and gotten there.
gotten back there. But tonight, I think we're done around like a 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be at the tables today. We'll literally order food, and we'll eat food while we're playing.
Well, you only played one hand.
Yeah, but you know the boys say they hang out.
Sometimes like when it's not like fucking tunnel of chaos, like we sit around and we like play blackjack.
Yeah.
Like we'll sit there and play
what are you playing
just like
for?
everybody would
So
do.
if you were to come and it was just us three playing,
30.
I would no.
play 30 grand a hand?
No.
On the tunnel of chaos.
Hold on. When I play with Dana, I will play $30,000 a hand. When
I bet crazy. That would give me.
It's
I'd
a
have
fucking
heart
panic attack. And it's, yes. And it goes really well most of the time, except for one time it went really well. But there's been times I've been down $150,000 and then it comes back and I win.
Yeah, because to be honest, being down 150, betting 30 is nothing.
Yeah. It's 5 hands.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. Dana's been down. I've seen Dana down $2 million
Yeah.
and come back and win $90,000.
But Dana's got so much fucking
Right,
money.
right,
For him,
right,
it's
right.
truly just winning and losing.
It's a competitive thing.
If Taylor
But-
gets down or Steve Will Do gets down, like Dana's trying to win their money back and
And
buy
I
it all
never see
off.
Steve Will do it. I feel like he's made $1 billion playing.
Steve-
All he does is say, "I just won
I
$5 million."
watched him lose so much last night, and every time he'd like fuck up, Dana would just like throw him over stuff. He's like, "Okay, I'm back in.
Yeah.
And it's just like the adrenaline junkie in him.
There's a level of Dana, like having Dana there is a true safety net to make you feel more comfortable.
Well,
I get the
if Dana's going to do that, if I can bet $100,000 a
Yeah.
hand, and then when I'm like, I just lost $1 million, he's like, here you go, I'm in. Like, tell me when to fucking
Yeah.
Well, the one night where it was south, and where I was just told Taylor, I'm like, you kind of feel like you're having to kind of be in it with everybody. I was like, hey, I'm going to go to bed. It's pretty late. But Dana was down $2 million.
Yeah, to him, that's nothing, probably.
Yeah. But, I mean,
He's
I
more
feel-
pissed about just losing. But you're sitting there, like, all the thoughts we're having about, what if you lose that money? Yada, yada. You're sitting there like, yo, how can you just be...
I
down
just
$2
know
million?
blackjack. I can lose 10, 15 hands in a row like that. Like, you get a bad
Right.
streak, it's...
But then you start, you play one hand, you start losing. Okay, I'll play 2 hands, and then you have to make the units a little bit smaller. It's a fun little game of chess for you to like stop the bleeding also.
Yeah.
Depending on the amount of money you put in.
But I have been there where I don't stop bleeding. I'm
If you
dead.
if you came and played with us like tonight, I would take out $10,000 and I would just play like $500 a hand, and we would hang out, have a good time.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
that's like
yeah,
fun
yeah,
vibes
yeah,
time.
There's another thing. If you're playing on the floor, like if you're playing on the main floor, usually it's like a 3-card comes out of the table, computer generated cards that they shuffle them and bring it up, and you got a new 3-card, 4-card deck, whatever it is. The shoe that you're playing in this room is a 2-deck shoe.
Yeah.
So it happens quick. You
shuffling
see
all
the
the-
shoe,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
They
that
shuffle
even
themselves.
helps.
They're holding the cards.
If you're looking at the odds, are you kind of going to Old Town?
How long
or
are you guys here till?
Like Old Town Vegas.
All these are Sunday.
Sunday.
Old Town Vegas, you get the best odds. You're more of the
Right.
the
Yeah,
2-deck
yeah,
shoes,
yeah.
and you're basically getting
I may have
your
to-
best ability.
I gotta try this once. I know. It just doesn't. I wake up, I go on to Twitter or X, and I see you guys up 1 or 10 grand. It's like, what are you fucking guys?
Oh, trust me.
He goes, well,
it
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And eventually it's going to come crashing down.
It's sickening.
So tonight, you coming?
Yeah, I won't be free till later, like 10.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's perfect time.
You got to see it because I just get it all, and you got to come just do it. You got to come see it.
All right, I'll come tonight later. If you're willing to wait till like 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
How far away is the casino?
15 minutes from the trip.
All right.
You said 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
If you're there at 10:01, you understand what you're doing.
And then, so but I'm gonna say.
You understand after everything you've said.
My number's gonna be I want to win 100 grand.
Perfect.
No,
Yes.
no, don't do that.
Why?
I would say just say 60.
60.
60. Because if that's
what
two,
to
that's
do.
2 hands. That's 2 hands.
He bet
It's a
$1
max
million
bet.
on Michigan, Alabama.
Yeah, but he also just sat here for 20 minutes berating us and telling us how awful of an idea
Well,
it is.
well,
And then he
no,
says
no,
every
no.
time he plays blackjack, he loses.
No,
so
no,
why would
no.
he? I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
Dave to
yeah.
come. I want Dave to come and win 60 and be like, "Hey guys, that was so much fun. Let's do it again." Not, "Hey, I want to win 100, get to 90, and then it plummets down $250,000." Like, I'm never doing that again. This is fucking awful. This is terrible.
Well, the thing is, $1 million though, it's like I knew this. The thing about it's like, all right, million, like it goes so fast. Like I lost $500,000 playing blackjack on my fucking phone in Detroit. Literally,
See, to me, I would never be able to trust.
it was
the
going
fucking
so
computer.
fast. Meaning, I'll never do it again.
Yo, it's got to happen because
But
winning the
it
10
goes
grand,
so quick. I mean,
I know. Trust me. You go
And how do
in,
you
it
get
was
the
more
limit?
just a short thought.
What do you
Fuck
mean?
it.
Credit line?
yeah.
Yeah, I was just.
Oh,
well,
because
as soon as we're done with
they
this, I'll.
want you to have as much limit
Yeah.
as possible.
Like, all right, but it's
soon
a
as
pain
we're-
in the ass to get there.
No.
isn't
As
it?
soon as you and I are done with the show, I'm gonna put you in a group chat with one of the guys there, and you're
All
gonna
right.
say, "I want $1 million credit line, and it'll be done by tonight."
All right. Okay. All right. I want 100 grand.
You
I'm
get
not
hey,
playing
hey.
for 60 though. I'm
And
playing for 100.
you'll get to
Don't
make a
do that.
Hey, and he'll get to make a movie.
Yeah, you get to make a movie. You get to make a movie.
Steve will do it. He's gonna be walking around with them goggles, be like, I don't want 450 grand. Fucking, who needs to get out of debt? Raising Cane, the two teams are locked in, and Raising Cane's will absolutely be our chicken fingers of choice for the big game. Now that we are days away from that very large Sunday game, we're going to make sure we'll have Raising Cane's at the Barstool party. They're here, they're fresh, they're the best. I heard that Caleb wants to make a movie and have Raising Cane sponsor it, so that's great. All of which will be the perfect secret recipe cane sauce. Go to theRaisingCanes.com, check it all out to make sure that you have your order in time ahead of the game Sunday. Just remember, get it early. They'll be closing 30 minutes after kickoff. Wow, 30 minutes after kickoff, so they got to watch the game too. Better yet, make sure you get your Canes fix today. Satisfy your Canes fix. There really is no other option. This is the last time I'm going to say it, Fasoli or whoever. Whoever is writing this, ad ops, putting in their own verbiage like nice move Canes, stop doing that. It's driving me fucking crazy. I don't know why ad ops thinks they know how to do an ad read better than I do, so stop fucking doing it.
Fasoli, you're the best Barstool guy out there behind the camera. Because you know Dave so well, you go, yep, gotcha. And I've seen Dave be mad at people before, and you see their soul leaving their body and they're sad. You are great at taking on the chin, brother.
All right.
Phenomenal.
This cable package deal. What do you guys think of this? I don't really understand it totally.
Cable package deal.
Sports. ESPN,
Yeah.
Disney, Fox, TNT, all merging together. One sports package. That's it.
You know what it sounds like? Cable.
They're trying to get rid of cable, right?
Yeah,
I don't
but
really totally
if they're
understand.
merging together, they're just going back to cable.
Well, get
And
rid,
it's under.
yeah,
It's under.
it sort of is, but get rid of Bravo. Get rid of like anything but sports.
Get rid of Lifetime.
Yeah,
It sounds like ESPN.
I think this is good for us, right?
Yeah, wouldn't that just be a package, like the sports package you just want to get, and then you can watch the other shit if you want to?
It would be better because right now you got to buy them all individually.
Yeah.
So I think it's good. I don't know. It's on the list. Everyone's talking about it. I don't really get it. I mean, good.
Who owns that parent company that gets them all together?
Nobody.
It's Warner Brothers, Disney.
They're all going in. It's like a true partnership. Hey,
Yeah.
we'll all take a
It's gonna
fourth, a
be-
fourth, a fourth, a fourth.
I had heard Paramount and Warner Brothers were gonna merge together, like the CBS Sports.
Nobody can hear him anyways. But
That's how Hulu did it.
well, my question though, you'd still need cable. So would you get double? Would they be not on cable, or are you buying ESPN twice?
Like to me, I'm thinking that I'd still have YouTube TV and what the sports package
Yeah.
is.
I hate
Yes.
YouTube TV.
You don't
Why?
like it? I think it's awesome.
Offers. It doesn't. It's not clear for me.
Really?
I had to get DirecTV just for my house.
This is my first year diving off the diving board of having cable. I don't have cable in my house anymore, and I feel better. I like the fact that I don't have cable. I'm strictly YouTube TV.
Oh yeah, I
You get
hate it.
boxes everywhere. Like.
I have boxes everywhere.
Oh, I'm a box guy.
Yeah, you like the box? I've
Box
graduated.
remote.
I've gotten away from the box. I
I
was
have
a box.
3,000 remotes in my.
Do you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is that not the worst? Having a remote to turn on the TV, one for the volume, one for the thing.
Yeah, but no, one each. The volume works, but I have a bunch of TV. Like I am old school, and I'll never change. So Daniela, who you guys I'm sure have met, my assistant, like if YouTube TV, I can't log in. Like it always logs me out. I gotta log back in, and I freak out. I just freak out.
Because then you got to do the email,
Yeah,
pair the numbers together.
It's like I just want
That's-
a box, and I want my fucking shit to work.
Yeah. In all your houses, do you have like smart homes? Are they smart homes?
I try to make them as least smart as I can.
Have you heard of like a lawn? I hate to get a free plug here. Have you heard of a lawn?
No.
as dumb
So-
as possible.
Yeah, my shades. What happens is I have an electric shade. What if it breaks? What do I do?
Right.
I'm just stuck.
Well, then you can also manually do it. But I have one in my house.
No,
I
I
can,
can't.
I can control literally all the TVs,
yeah,
everything.
yeah. So I
can
have
pair 'em
something
together,
like that.
Close blinds.
Yeah. What
lights.
happens? Yeah, but what if you lose power? Like, no, I don't like it.
Then there's buttons. There's
I don't have
also,
buttons.
There's also remotes.
No, I don't have buttons.
Oh, you're like Kim Kardashian with that.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah,
stuck.
because
Not by
your
choice.
blinds you can't move unless something's pressed.
I can if power goes out in the house, they unlock and I can
So
play.
that's brilliant. I don't have that.
Yeah, you got to do that. That's
I don't
the
have
move.
that. I don't have that.
We'll get you that. All right. It sounds like when we win $100,000, we're getting unlockable.
Taylor Swift, she's in the news. I'm obviously Swifty because she's threatening to sue some kid, like he's a college kid who tracks her private planes. Then they she put together a list here. She's not even on the top 20, top 30. And I put a list together. See if one name sticks out that like he's on this fucking list of people who use. I said I shouldn't have done that. Of who uses private planes the most. Number 1, Travis Scott. 2, Kim Kardashian. 3, Elon Musk. 4, Beyonce, Jay-Z. 5, Bill Gates, Spielberg, Tyler Perry, Leonard Blatvinik. I actually had dinner with him. He's a Russian oligarch, owns DAZN.
Did you like him?
I did. Kylie Jenner, Celine Dion, A-Rod, George Lucas, Floyd Mayweather, Robert Kraft, Mark Cuban, Paul Allen, James Dyson, I don't know who that is, Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's the vacuums.
Yeah, it probably is, you're right. Max Verstappen, not sure who that is. Jack Nicklaus, Mark Wahlberg, Blake Shelton, Jeff Bezos, Drake, Dan Blazarian. That's shocking for him to be on that list.
Right.
So
All
what
those names.
Taylor Swift made this list, or the guy
No,
who does it?
Taylor didn't. So I'm defending her. She shouldn't be on those lists. But those are who use the private. By the way, I'm for private planes. I don't care
Yeah,
about
is
the
this like like getting a carbon emissions, being upset
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that?
that's what people get. And a lot of the people on the list, what happens, like Leonardo DiCaprio, he'll be environment, and then he'll fly private planes. People get mad. Whereas someone like me, what I just said, it's like, I have no kids. Like, if your kids struggle because I'm flying private planes, so be it. I don't have to, like, that's your
You almost
that's
just
your
set the
guys'
down
problem.
the hill. It's like, how are you going to sit there and talk about, I understand it this way, I understand. Dude, if you could fly private,
You have
Do
to.
it. You have to.
You have
It's the
to.
greatest. It's the greatest
the
achievement
ol-
you can possibly have.
It's the only thing from when I had no money that I miss. Like, I mean, obviously,
why
other
why
shit.
don't you fly private?
I do almost all the time. Not East Coast or West Coast. That's a different type of money.
40K. It's like 50K.
Yeah.
So explain like why you wouldn't be in like a deal to where you have your own plane.
I looked at it. So when Penn owned us, they had 2 planes, so we can use those. And I just actually looked at it since I got the company back, because we fly private a lot to go college football or whatever. So a lot of business. There isn't a whole hell of a lot of financial gain to it. It's like you can still book them. It's almost like just maybe the ego of having your own plane, but you don't save a ton of money.
You have massive tax write-off, and then you can
Quickly, 1 year. It's,
1 year, but you use your broker as well to offset the cost of like all that.
But the difference between me just calling a broker, be like, hey, I need a private plane here, I get it every time. So there's not much.
Sounds a lot like all those like boat services. Like you
Correct.
can just kind of be in those
Yeah.
clubs and they'd be
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah,
I want
yeah.
this boat this
Yeah.
size. You don't have to do all the maintenance. You don't
No,
do
the major thing would be like if you just if you change your mind a lot. If you're like, hey, I'm going to Vegas, I'm supposed to leave on Monday on a private plane that you don't own, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to leave anymore. I want to go here. But I don't really do that.
But why don't you like go to a Wheels Up or a Jetlinks, become an ambassador every time you do a
We've
video?
tried. They don't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
That sucks, because that would be the
Yeah,
way
like
to do
Brady
it, for
does
sure.
that. They don't get their margins are razor thin. So yeah,
There's really no way to.
we've tried.
Owning a plane would be one of the cooler things to do in your life.
It is it's like a big.
Or you
dick
get in with a
thing.
couple of your buddies
Yeah.
and be like, hey, let's just do this, and then whoever
Yeah.
wants to use it.
I don't really run with like. You know what would happen? Gaz would be like, "Yeah, I'm in. Here's like $1.50." I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm not running with like a really rich crowd. So
Right.
it's like, it's like, hey, whatever we do, they're in. But
And
it's
Gaz
like,
would use it more than you.
100%.
Yeah.
He may end up here before this weekend's over.
I saw something with one of the Kardashians. I don't know which one it was, but she was using her jet to go from like
Yes.
the LAX to like
Yeah.
a different airport in LA.
Yeah, like 30
Like,
minutes away.
just to get rid of traffic.
Yeah, which, I mean, LA traffic's bad. Last one, this isn't for you guys. Deadspin, which is an arch rival of mine. I fucking hate their ass. They're getting sued. I don't know if you saw this. There was a little Chiefs fan. I think it was a kid. Half red, half blackface, like for the Chiefs. And Deadspin put up his picture just with the black, being like, he dressed in blackface. They're now getting sued by the parents. It was up quick. It was so good for that. I'm happy for that. Deadspin's the fucking worst, and I'm glad they're gone. So that's all I had. I was more interested, to be honest, really, the gambling adventures.
Which you're going to take place in.
Yeah, I will. If you're willing to wait for me tonight, I will take.
Yeah,
So, Dan,
because
we got
I
the Big
need you
Cat.
to witness this.
Yeah, we talked to Big Cat. He said he's coming Thursday. So if Thursday works better, we can just do that.
Okay.
Try to get it tonight.
What's that?
If you say tonight.
Well,
I
no,
don't know.
I
So if
didn't.
you
I
guys-
didn't,
you
I
can do
didn't
2
know
nights in a
Dan
row.
was doing Thursday.
Yeah, he said we're going to come out Thursday. He said that like passing by, hey, Thursday night we're going to do the gambling thing, and then walked away. Usually Dan's good with his word.
Yeah, what do I have on Thursday? I don't know that I have anything.
Dozen.
Oh, dozen, right.
What's up? His dozen over?
So he's going to do it after the dozen.
Dozen will be over at 10.
Yeah, blast.
It's crazy the #1 team in the country doesn't get to participate in the dozen. tournament.
You don't participate in that?
No.
You're like
We
a
are-
halftime
we-
show.
We are number one. Yeah, we're the intermission show.
What do you mean? Aren't we one?
No, the Booze Ponies is the champion as of recent.
I don't even know what that means.
I
It's
need to
like
talk
that
to-
would be like in week 4 of the NFL season. Somebody like we're the
It's
champs.
not, but that's the difference though. Like the way the dozen is, I see it more like a WWE to where whoever's number one, like they're on top at the moment until their title gets taken. Because the way Jeff runs the ranking system is we went from
that doesn't make
time
any
out,
sense,
time out.
though.
Hear me out. The number 6 team beat the number 1 team. All of a sudden we get to be 1. So pretty much we just took down the dog. We are now the dog. It's not like we beat 1, they go down a few slots, we might move up a couple, and ZD goes from 2 to 1.
Yeah, but-
like a true ranking system, we took down the top dog, and now we have
yeah,
the
right.
belt.
That's all great. But my point is, like with the dozen, they do. This is clearly the regular season. There's clearly a playoff, and there's clearly a champion. And
Yeah, I can't
we're
help
not-
that. I can't
so
help
that would
everybody
be
wants to
like
do
in the
the half and
NFL.
half.
That would be, I don't know, like when the Eagles start hot, they're like, we're the champs. It's like, no, you're not. Like the Chiefs are.
Yeah, but it's like in college football, if the number 1 seed gets beat by the 8 seed, the 8 seed doesn't go to 1. But in boxing,
college football,
in
like
boxing,
if Michigan loses one game, we're still the
boxing,
champs.
wrestling, fighting, if you take down the number 1 guy, you now become the number 1 guy. And that's how Jeff kind of runs the rankings. Like to me, I was like, it doesn't make sense that we go from 6 to 1.
All right.
He goes, well, you guys
but
beat
it's
number
like
1.
college basketball. There's rankings. There's number 1. Like if you're 1 right now, you're not the champs.
Sounds like you guys are both saying the same
But
thing.
we're
Well,
both.
no,
we're living in the house. He
He
wants to.
thinks
He's agreeing with you, but he's also taking the time to be.
you don't
have
think
the
you're the
judge.
champs.
He's going. Yeah, absolutely. We are the best team
Okay,
in the
you
world
guys
right
are
now.
not saying the same thing. That's my fault.
We're the
I
best
mi- I
team in the
misread
world
that
right now. How are
situation.
we not? We're number 1. But
So you're saying the number 1 team
is
in-
the champion of dozen. Like to me, Jeff needs to do
So the
away with the other
playoffs
shit
have
and
nothing
just give
to-
us the
so
belt
this-
until we get beat.
All right, yeah, right. That's very stupid. There's a playoff.
But all I'm
There's
saying,
a play. There's a very clear regular season.
Right.
This is seeding into the playoffs.
I love the tournament.
I literally have said I could care less about
WWE
the
has a
seeding.
King of the Ring. Would it be tournament style? All I'm saying is the way you're trying to see it, or the way you're seeing it, is that there's regular season playoffs.
Minahan's
champion.
team is the champion until they're dethroned.
We just beat them. We
In
not
the
only
regular
beat them.
season.
We not only beat them, but we drugged them.
In the regular season.
Yes, but we now went from 6 to
In the,
1.
in the rankings.
Right, but why would that make sense for us to go 6 to 1? Why wouldn't 2 now just take over the 1 and we gain a couple
cares?
slots? Just like college, like every sport you're basically explaining, when teams just move and shift around as the
Are
1
you
and 2.
putting me on right now? You are. Okay, I saw it. All right, that's it. I saw his face. That's the rundown. Thank you guys.
Time out.
Thank you. I saw it. I saw it. You made the face.
Can we actually expectations of Michigan this year? What do you think? True, unbiased.
I
Bowling?
make the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that.
Make
But
playoffs.
the expectation of
how could you enter?
11-1 playoff.
No, not necessarily. They could
it's a
probably
12-team
lose
playoff
2.
this year. You can probably lose 2. Because you got to play Texas, you got to play Washington, USC, Oregon, Ohio State. I don't think we play Penn State. There's 5.
How can anyone? They've lost so many. I mean, who fucking knows? I have no idea what they're going to see.
It'll be a unique
Yeah.
thing. And then
Crapshoot.
Ohio State's also getting everybody right now.
Your expectation.
Yeah, but they may lose their offensive coordinator.
As of right now, as it sits February 7th, yes.
How humiliating if they lose their offensive coordinator before he even fucking does one game.
What was he?
He's going to BC, they're saying, to be the head coach.
Yeah.
That would be humiliating.
It's going to be
Bill O'Brien,
humiliating
they're
when they
saying, is
lose to
going
Michigan
BC.
again. They're going
I
to spend
know.
$10 million
I know.
NIL. They're going to lose
I
in
know.
Columbus again, and they have nothing. They're
They
dead.
didn't beat us with Corey Stroud, so I mean, CJ Stroud.
You guys lose a lot of guys, though.
We lost our
Yeah, well,
defense
that's
too.
right. National champs. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever we'll have this year.
You guys won an Eddie.
Yeah, we did. You did.